I was 6 years old and it went on for 2 years. Initially, I didn't know what was going on. When I got older, I told people, like very few people, and I don't know, I didn't really do anything about it. I feel like partly because of it being a family member and partly having the stigma around rape, and I know for myself I felt like I had done something wrong by not knowing what was going on and everything, so I felt like I was part of the problem and I didn't want to admit that to a lot of people. No, I was 6 years old, so I wasn't really being taught that, but then as I got older, in middle school you learn about it, so that's kind of when I first realized. I got very depressed. I didn't really want to believe it, and then I told my parents, who also didn't believe it, and I don't know, it was just very overwhelming. I went to a counselor who didn't help much but forced me into reporting it or trying to report it. Yeah, I think if I could have had someone to just help me through the grief, that would have been a lot more helpful. I was a freshman, so I was 14 at the time, and I had been in this, I guess, relationship, and it was very abusive, and he raped me and threw me downstairs. I left. I kind of ran away from him. I went home and I did not tell anyone about it, partially because of his age and also just not wanting to relive it. Not really. I think if I had been stronger, I would have, and it definitely would have helped, but I didn't want people to know about it. Yeah, I do. I think it would have helped. I think the reason why I didn't want to seek help is I didn't think that there was anything like that, but if I had been told that there were programs where I could just talk to someone or get advice from them but not have to really do anything about it and kind of had that confidentiality, I think I definitely would have taken them up on it. Probably not, just because I've kind of made my peace with it, but I would go and tell people my story if it could help someone else maybe take legal action or seek help themselves.
I definitely feel like we need to be more educated on the topic, especially now before we reach college.
So I think of rape culture as anything that kind of feeds into the big, terrible, mean ocean full of sharks that oppress people, that attack people both physically and mentally.
It's definitely a serious problem, and it's a serious problem in America. But like where we live, I feel like people feel like we're shielded from it, even though that might be a false belief.
I know that there's been a couple times when I've been in classes or in the hallways where someone said something or done something, and I just like really, I didn't. That's just, it shouldn't be a thing here. It shouldn't be a thing anywhere. But like I can't believe that that just was said.
Yeah, they care more about their reputation than they do about their students, which really, like, if you think about it, comes down to money, I guess. I mean, would you say that? Like, it's just that's a huge it's a huge problem, but no one's doing anything about it.